Hi guys, it's your girl Ginger Snaps, and I'm back with the Monique slash Candiace slash GiGi slash Potomac saga. So last week or earlier this week, I posted the live, GiGi's live that she did after the reunion part 2 last Sunday. And so I know everyone's been watching it. And, I just want to give a shout out to the Empress Show on YouTube. I'd also like to give a shout out to All True Tea on Instagram. They posted it. Give a shout out to Lipstick Alley. Just thank you everyone for the support. I'm not biased. I just want the truth out there. So if I come across anything else where it's it's in support of Monique, then I'll post it. But so far, a lot of things I'm seeing are not vibing. They're not gelling. A lot of information is sketchy. So GiGi posted her live, and you know what, guys, her story has remained consistent from the live that she did on Instagram. I want to say a couple of months ago. I listened to her intently back in I think October, and then I listened to this live. Girl, nothing has changed, okay? So Monique's story has different angles and has changed multiple times. GiGi's story has not changed. So just to recap, GiGi maintains that she fell out with Monique because Monique was in the club, okay, being very inappropriate with her trainer, dancing inappropriately. GiGi said her draws and her coochie was basically all out there, okay? And that's not appropriate behavior for, first of all, a wife, a mother, a Christian woman, and a reality star. So that's what the issue was. GiGi called her husband, okay? A lot of Monique supporters are being very they're being very biased and not telling the truth. They're being untruthful. GiGi called her husband in desperation because she could not get Monique to leave the guy alone. She could not get Monique to leave the club with her because there was an after party and Monique was down to go to the after party. Who knows what would have happened after the after party? Monique was drunk as a skunk, as GiGi said. GiGi also said that people were looking at her. People knew these were rumors that were known. I don't think I included that in the live because I think it got cut off. But apparently in their gym where they work out at, the rumor was already going around and Chris had already suspected something. Okay, he asked Monique before this, what's going on with the trainer? How would GiGi know that? Chris told her. So I don't know why Chris is acting brand new and, defending his wife so adamantly on the show when this is not something new. He knows about this. He's helping Monique lie. Now, I know he's probably trying to support her image and his image too, but you cannot be so supportive of lies when there's potentially information out there that can prove you guys wrong. That's the whole issue. So the Samuels has to be really careful because I wholeheartedly feel that something's going to come out. People are going to gun for them because they are burning down the whole house and bringing everybody down with them. So back to GiGi. So she said that. Then Chris is the one that told her, do not tell Monique anything, okay? And she said she told Chris to fix the situation, whatever they're going through. Now, honestly, I don't know if I would have, called my husband and, to call Chris. I would have probably kept girl code, honestly. You know why? Because men don't do that. Men don't say, oh man, nigga, you cheating on her. I'm going to call my wife and tell. Men don't do that. So I would have kept girl code. I would have been like, girl, you like it. I love it. Hey. And I would be like, I'm over at the bar. But if my friend is getting out of control, I'm going to yoke her up. GiGi said she's from the hood or whatever. Girl, yoke Monique bony ass up and haul ass out of there. We all do it in the club, right, ladies? Where we save our friends. Some ug mug is trying to push up on you and you signal to your friend to save you, and you just ease over. Well, in this case, the trainer's probably not an ug mug, and Monique was enjoying the situation. However, she was drunk as a skunk. So I put it upon, Gigi to yoke her ass up and get out of there before she does something she regrets, or she'll be put in a situation like this. She was already a reality star. You'll be put on TV, your business splashing out there, So I think that's what Gigi was trying to avoid. But you know what? It blew back up in her face. You know what they say, no good deed goes unpunished. So anyway, the situation we have now is Chris is playing dumb on this reunion show. Tomorrow, or today actually, we're going to see him go huff and puff on Andy and on everybody on the stage. And you know why I think he's doing that? Because notice they keep changing the story, not changing it, but deflecting the story back to paternity. Andy and everyone else on the stage is telling them that's not true, that didn't happen, the paternity issue never came on the show, okay? But Monique and Chris are adamant and are insisting on making the narrative about Chase's paternity. Why? Because they don't want to have to answer to the fact that Monique was in the club grinding with another dude. They don't want to address that, because if you ask Monique, were you in the club? Were you doing this? It would be hard for her to lie. She's not a good liar. We can tell. Look at last week's episode. You can tell she's lying, okay? They really can't negate that. Also, Gigi, for those naysayers that say Gigi is lying, she's under a cease and desist still. She can only speak the truth, and she has. And that's what she says. She has spoken only the truth. And as of today, she said they have not come after her, because everything she said in that live was the truth. So I have here Facebook messages where people were going after Gigi, saying that she was lying, attacking. She was running for mayor in her town, and people were attacking her about that. But she was being sabotaged in her town. That's political. I looked at it, I reviewed everything. That was purely political. But they're saying how Gigi is a fraud, she's this, and she claps back. She doubled down on all of her Facebook lives. She doubles down. She means what she says. She stands by her truth. The only thing she cannot talk about really is the pregnancy and the miscarriage / abortion, because she doesn't have evidence of that. That's not really 100% truth, but her suspicions, and this was in the live, is that Monique either faked the pregnancy for storyline, or Monique had some kind of abortion. It's something sketchy about her pregnancy that she lost, because Gigi says she was not happy about being pregnant. Then a couple of weeks later, she tells Gigi she miscarried, and she's very carefree, and she didn't seem sad about it. So honestly, would you guys question your friend if she had that reaction to pregnancy? When that episode aired too, I really did not believe that Monique was broken up about the loss of the baby. I know they had a rainbow baby party. It was just weird that we never heard about it in the press. It was very, very weird. I remember thinking that they brought it up, I believe, season 4. And if you guys remember season 3, so she would have lost the baby season 3. Season 3 was filmed in 2017. Do you remember what happened in 2017? They went to Paris. No, they went to Cannes, France. Okay? So Gigi said, Monique was like, nope, I got too much going on. I have my businesses. I have the show. I have too much going on to be pregnant. So do you guys think that maybe, she did something with the pregnancy to be able to keep filming and to go, have fun and frolic in the south of France? It was just all weird. So anyways, read these messages with Gigi going back and forth with people on Facebook. And she basically, yes, she doubled down on everything she says. Yes, she's still under cease and desist, and she maintains that she is telling the truth, guys. Tell me what your thoughts are in the comments, guys. So as you can see, Gigi is sticking to her story. She is not wavering. She's not changing. She has admitted her faults in certain things, like going to her husband, who then called Chris, and she did admit to being vindictive when calling Charisse. But we do things when we're hurt. We're all human, and so but you guys remember, this is 2 years old, okay? She never went to the press. She could have sold stories. She could have sold the tapes. She never did that, okay? Monique is the one that brought her name into this. Monique is the one that was trashing her in her live. And, would you let someone trash your name in public and you just stand by and not do anything? No. Gigi had to defend herself. Monique continuously called her a demon, called her her former fake friend, and she was running for mayor at the time, so you have to defend yourself. I heard that contracts went out for the season 6, and apparently Monique is coming back. So the question is, will Candiace be coming back, and will she film with Monique? What is it going to look like? Bravo is smart. They're going to keep writing this. They may not agree with what Monique did, but this is ratings gold. Never in a million years would we see that Real Housewives of Potomac surpasses Real Housewives of Atlanta in ratings. So I feel like something is in the works behind Monique and Chris's back. As the saying goes, pride comes before a hard fall, and Monique is riding this wave. She claims that she's never been accepted, and now she has this huge fan base. So she's riding it. She's coming out with a video. We'll see if she bashes Candiace in the video. I don't see how they can continue to work with each other when she's continuously bashing and antagonizing Candiace. Why would you make a song about dragging someone that you attacked? It's just really sad what this has all been, what this all turned to. So anyways, the Samuels, I don't think you can C&D people to death. You can't cease and desist, and eventually people are going to say, fuck that cease and desist, and they're going to let everything out. Jamal, there's a cease and desist on him. He put one on them. There's lawsuits flying about. Giselle is really quiet. And you know what? The Samuels never addressed the Safeway incident where Chris apparently was aggressive towards Charisse in Safeway. I wonder if Charisse is coming back too, because that would make for an interesting season. So again, Bravo is smart. Monique is riding this wave. One thing I can just tell Candiace, Candiace, I'm with you. I'm a Sag. I understand wholeheartedly, but in my years, I've learned that life is not fair, okay? People can't handle our mouths. And to me, that's a personal problem. You can't handle my mouth, that's a personal problem. But apparently, you have people like Monique who have support from ratchet people, that they can't use their mouths, they put hands on you, which makes no sense. The difference between me and Candiace, though, is I can lay the paws down. See, that wouldn't have happened to me. But Candiace, if you're hearing this is an L you just have to take. It hurts. I understand, but you will get retribution. I promise you. It's happened to me time and time again where I've had to temper my mouth because people can't handle it. So I take that L for the time being. But in the end, I gain retribution. And it's just a hard lesson Candiace is going to just have to learn for the time being. Because there's not everyone, reading is not fundamental for everyone, okay? That's what I've learned. That's what Candiace is going to have to learn. Not everyone can read and be articulate, and Monique is one of those people. She cannot, she just can't express herself without getting violent. That's just really disturbing. But anyways, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe and stay tuned.